Welcome to Muller Tube. Today, we're diving into the most powerful and devastating tsunamis ever recorded. From waves reaching over 1,700 feet to disasters that reshaped entire coastlines, these tsunamis left destruction in their wake. Stay tuned as we count down the top 10 most destructive tsunamis, some so powerful they changed the course of history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible content. Let's get started. Number 10. Unimak Island, Alaska. The 1946 Unimak Island tsunami was one of the largest and most destructive tsunamis in history due to its enormous wave height, widespread impact, and sheer force. The tsunami reached 138 feet, 42 meters, near Unimak Island, making it one of the longest ever recorded. It was so powerful that it completely destroyed the reinforced concrete Scotch Cape lighthouse. The tsunami traveled across the Pacific Ocean, hitting Hawaii, 55-foot waves, California, South America, and even Japan. It killed 5 U.S. Coast Guard personnel at the lighthouse and 159 people. This disaster directly led to the creation of the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, PTWC, in 1949 to prevent future disasters. Number 9. Mega Tsunami. A tsunami is usually caused by the displacement of a large amount of water due to a massive earthquake in the water, although it has nothing to do with an earthquake or any other geological event. This is called a mega tsunami, and the massive displacement of water is caused by the sudden addition of material to a body of water, but most often these mega tsunamis are caused by avalanches. Not only did the world's history have a mega tsunami, but 66 million years ago, an asteroid measuring between 6.8 and 100 miles in diameter struck the Yucatan Peninsula, leaving behind what is known as the Chicxulub Impact Crater. It was a massive asteroid strike that caused a mega tsunami over 100 meters high, leaving behind a crater that was so long and so fast that some scientists believe the wave washed as far as Montana or Chicago. But this Chicxulub to Montana asteroid strike was so massive that it was enough to wipe out all animal species on the planet. Even hitting the water would have been enough to cause major environmental changes on our planet, bringing about an ice age and possibly the end of the dinosaurs. However, hitting the water is like striking a stunning landscape. Number 8. Indian Ocean Tsunami. A magnitude 9.1 to 9.3 earthquake struck off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, making it the strongest ever recorded. The tsunami reached waves up to 100 feet, 30 meters, devastating coastal areas in 14 countries. More than 230,000 people died, making it the deadliest tsunami in recorded history. The tsunami traveled like a jet plane, 500 miles per hour, 800 kilometers per hour, and hit Indonesia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, India, and even Africa. The disaster led to the creation of the Indian Ocean Tsunami Warning System to prevent future tragedies. Number 7. Mount Unzen. Japan is one of the most geologically active places on planet Earth. Situated on the border of 3 tectonic plates and located on the infamous Ring of Fire, the country is home to several active volcanoes. Mount Unzen, a series of volcanic cones near the city of Shimabara, Nagasaki, on the Japanese island of Okinawa, is located. In 1990, the southern island was active, waking up after a few hundred years, killing 14,000 people, and is still considered Japan's worst volcanic disaster. What made this tsunami particularly deadly was that it hit Hyōgo province, which is located on the Ariake Sea, and then rebounded and hit Shimabara. The wave was said to have reached a height of 330 feet or 100 meters. It was estimated that a tsunami of 5.0, the 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens, the largest landslide on Earth, was a devastating event caused by a dormant volcano and a particularly powerful eruption. The most significant feature of this eruption was the collapse of the entire northern slope, leading to a massive pyroclastic flow, but it was also a major pyroclastic flow itself. The mountain collapsed and fell directly into Spirit Lake, which, while a short distance below the volcano, caused a massive column of rock and debris to fall onto the lake, causing a tsunami 860 feet, 260 meters, high. The lake almost doubled in size from 1,300 hectares, 3,800 acres, to 2,200 hectares, 5,800 acres, in area, making it one of the most destructive underwater disasters in history. Trees and any structures in the path were blown away by the 860 feet of water at an incredible speed. This mixture of water and ash erupted from the mountain, creating a fiery ash cloud. This mixture of water and ash blocked rivers, creating a horrible mud flow, and eventually left behind a disgusting sludge that took months to solidify, filling Ghost Lake, which is now about 3,406 feet high, but it took 2 years for it to remain constant. As of now. Number 6. Tohoku Tsunami, Japan. The 2011 Tohoku Tsunami was one of the largest and most destructive tsunamis in history, with its enormous wave height, powerful earthquakes, and devastating effects. It was the 4th strongest earthquake ever recorded, after a magnitude 9.0 earthquake struck off the northeastern coast of Japan. The tsunami reached heights of 133 feet, 40.5 meters, in some areas, and swept away entire cities. More than 15,000 people died, and thousands were injured or missing. The tsunami triggered a meltdown at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, causing one of the worst nuclear disasters in history. Estimated damages exceeded $220 billion, making it the costliest natural disaster ever recorded. This event led to significant improvements in Japan's tsunami warning system and coastal defenses. Number 5. Krakatoa Eruption Tsunami, Indonesia. In 2001, the Krakatoa volcano in Indonesia erupted with a force of 200 megatons of TNT, making it one of the loudest sounds ever recorded, heard 3,000 miles away. The explosion triggered a tsunami wave up to 137 feet, 42 meters, destroying 165 coastal villages. More than 36,000 people died, making it one of the deadliest tsunamis and volcanic disasters in history. The eruption sent ash into the atmosphere, causing global temperatures to drop and creating spectacular sunsets for years. The island of Krakatoa was almost completely destroyed, and a new volcanic island, Anak Krakatoa, son of Krakatoa, emerged later. Number 4. Sulawesi Tsunami. The 2018 Sulawesi Tsunami is considered one of the largest and most destructive tsunamis in recent history, due to its powerful earthquake, deadly waves, and rare landslides. On September 28, 2018, a magnitude 7.5 earthquake struck Palu, Sulawesi, Indonesia. More than 4,300 people died, and thousands were injured or missing. The earthquake caused landslides, turning solid ground into a mud-like substance, burying entire settlements. The tsunami arrived faster than expected and was devastating before people could evacuate. Entire villages were destroyed, and more than 70,000 homes and buildings were destroyed. The 2018 Sulawesi Tsunami exposed weaknesses in Indonesia's tsunami warning system, including late warnings, lack of preparedness, and equipment failures. Since then, the country has taken major steps to improve disaster response. These changes are helping to save lives and reduce future disasters. Number 3. Storegga Slide Tsunami, Norway. The Storegga Slide Tsunami, around 8,000 years ago, is one of the largest tsunamis in history due to its enormous wave height, large underwater landslides, and widespread effects across Europe. Waves reached heights of 260 feet, 80 meters, near Norway, and 10 to 20 meters, 33 to 66 feet, when they hit Scotland. The tsunami inundated the coasts of Norway, Scotland, Greenland, and some northern European countries. The tsunami probably wiped out human communities in what is now the United Kingdom and Scandinavia. Some believe that it contributed to the final flooding of Doggerland, a land bridge between Britain and Europe. It was one of the largest tsunamis in prehistoric times, carving out coastlines and transforming early civilizations. Number 2. The Mirandi Bridge. As you can see, the Ghost Lake disaster can certainly be explained by underground tsunamis. It was not the first tsunami recorded in Italy 17 years ago, but it caused serious damage to the reservoir area located 100 kilometers north of Venice. The construction of the dam was preceded by several warnings. On October 9, 1963, a major earthquake and landslide caused the operators to decide to lower the water level behind the dam. Before shooting 250 meters above the dam, it swept the valley below and destroyed every village. The tsunami path was said to be more powerful than an atomic bomb, although most of the people affected died in a few villages on the valley floor, with 80% of the population killed, and 350 families were completely destroyed. Later, the cause of the landslide was not due to the landslide and the water level dropping, Number 1, Lituya Bay. As we mentioned earlier, some of the longest tsunamis are hard to imagine. They are not as long as football fields, but they are long. But one wonders how much force it would take for a tsunami to reach thousands of feet. Few people believe how much force it would take to cause something like this, but they believe it is possible. In Alaska, a quiet and cold July night, a massive earthquake struck the area, sending 30.6 million cubic meters of rock 3,000 feet into the Gilbert Inlet, creating a massive tidal wave that swept across the sky. Millions of trees were uprooted by the storm, although the storm claimed 5 lives. This is a very sparsely populated area, which proves how deadly a tsunami can be when triggered by a landslide. This particular landslide was extremely dangerous, not only because of how much land was released, but also because there was nothing approaching it from a height. We have seen many times since then how powerful tsunamis can be. That was 10 of the most destructive tsunamis ever recorded. These disasters remind us of the immense power of nature and why early warning systems are crucial. Which tsunami shocked you the most? Comment below and let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an epic countdown. Would you like any adjustments to fit your style?